It looks like yet another new X-Men movie is on the way. Rumors have surfaced that Fox has begun pre-production on an all-new X-Men film, which will begin shooting next year in Montreal and hit theaters in July 2018. The project will reportedly once again be directed by Bryan Singer, who helmed the first and second X-Men films, along with last year's Days of Future Past. Singer is currently working on next year's X-Men Apocalypse. No other details on the mysterious new film have been revealed, but it's expected to see Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy reprise their roles as Magneto and Professor X, respectively. Fox is also working on a third and final Wolverine solo movie, along with Gambit, which will star Channing Tatum and be directed by Edge of Tomorrow's Doug Liman. And X-Men isn't the only film franchise that isn't letting up on the gas. Vin Diesel has revealed that multiple Fast and Furious spin-offs are in the works. Speaking with Variety, Diesel says that the new films will expand on the supporting characters and adds that they've already written out storylines for several of them. He hasn't said when we can expect to see the first spin-offs leave the garage. Universal Pictures is already planning to make at least 3 more sequels in the main Fast and Furious series, so don't expect the assembly line to stop running anytime soon. Here to talk about X-Men and Fast and Furious is my buddy Scott Jones.
Hey, Victor Lucas, how are you, my friend?
Now, I know you hate Fast and Furious. You're done with it.
I do. Yeah. I feel like, it's shifted everybody into a gear where we can just expect the lowest common denominator from our entertainment as long as Vin Diesel's there and he looks ripped.
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously the last movie was a huge
Everybody was on board with that. I was not on board with it. I think we could do better. I like car chases. I like sexiness. Those movies are too long.
We saw one, I can't remember if it was the one just before or the two before, but you and I reviewed one and we liked it. So the movie franchise is capable of hitting some pretty fun highs, but now we have to see, where they can go. Do you think that they actually have a universe that they can spin off into other characters? It's certainly been a big international draw, is having all of these different types of people from all over the world be a part of the crew.
Well, I'm going to continue my metaphor and say that I think it's going to run out of gas eventually, and now that they've extended it so far and they're so full of themselves and there's so much ego on the production studio side that I think that means there is a death knell in the future. It's probably not that far off.
Another big meta franchise is this X-Men universe, which Fox is expanding. I assume that we're
going to smile on your face.
I love these X-Men movies.
You do.
Days of Future Past was fantastic, and frankly, Bryan Singer is good for the X-Men.
I like Bryan Singer a lot. I think these are really smart, really talented people. Is there more juice in the X-Men franchise to merit some more movies going down the road?
And TV shows.
Well, I mean, I think they really hope that that's the case. I know you hope that's the case. For me, I'm kind of ambivalent about this.
They're Marvel's most popular book, and they have been for many, many years. I mean, it sort of waffles between Spider-Man and the X-Men, but the X-Men franchise has been fantastic for Marvel Comics, and there's a lot of characters in that universe. So, yeah, I believe that they can go off in lots of interesting things.
I'm going to just go out on a limb here and say, Dwayne Johnson, make him, he could be the new Wolverine.
That sounds pretty cool. All right, well, let's take a look at the brand new Mario tennis game. It's called Ultra Smash.
The Rundown is brought to you by EB Games.